I'm just saying, don't give up. People work through these things all the time. Maybe I could talk to them.
Yeah, that'll be real productive.
Hey, I'm a great mediator. I helped sort out that rift between you and Ricardo.
Actually, I helped sort out the rift between you and Ricardo. And even if it were the other way around, it wouldn't matter. Because they've been very clear about what they want. Alright? This is the version of the Parent Trap where the parents separate. And then they just stay separated.
Well, that doesn't sound like much of a movie. Deirdre.
Steve! I don't want to talk about it. They're adults, and they've made their decision, and that's fine. But I don't want to talk about it. Okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's just that earlier I was remembering... Hold up. It's on my leg. It's a tick.
So it is. I wonder what kind.
That's not my prior concern here.
You know there's about 90 different species that live in the U.S.?
Whatever. Can you just help me get it off, please?
But you don't want to yank with your hands. Tweezers would be better. 1 sec.
What is that?
It's an insect guy.
I thought you were getting tweezers.
Well, I don't keep tweezers in my car, Deirdre. Seems to be a Lone Star tick.
Steve!
Oh, and that reminds me, I did get you a gift, but I've since lost it.
That's okay, Steve.
What time's our reservation for?
7:30.
We gotta get going, guys.
Oh, I'm so excited!
I did not take Deirdre as someone wanting steak for her birthday.
You kidding? She's like a lion when it comes to me.
You know, Ricardo, lion's kind of a stereotypical simile to use there.
Okay, she's like an Asiatic moon bear when it comes to me.
They're herbivores.
Steve, this is your house.
Right, yes. I realized I forgot my wallet.
Well, the reservation's for 7:30. Can't just one of us spot you and you pay us back?
Oh, I never take out a loan out of principle, Deirdre. Debt-free since '03. That's what I always say.
Did you have debt before then?
You know, I think since we're all here, we should just go help Steve look for his wallet.
I agree with Ricardo.
I just don't understand why we can't just...
And the best part is, you still get your steak.
So, I heard that homemade gifts are the best, so I made you a little something.
Oh, shouldn't have?
Oh, it was no bother. I made it a couple years in advance and just had it laying around the apartment. But, yeah, no, have a good one.
Oh, what a party, I'll tell you. You are the occasion of a party that, what in the, Deirdre? Hit me, my God! My God!
What the hell?
Jesus, Mary, Joseph! The deck was swabbed, and the
Skiffy was down.
Okay, we're
And the people.
we're here.
Oh, that's so. I guess that's me. That's me. When I stop. So I'm getting out.
Actually, Dr. Ames, this is Deirdre's house.
What was Deirdre?
Thanks, guys.
Bye, Deirdre. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Deirdre, you forgot your... Hey, Deirdre! Guys! Ricardo!
Do you all have to be here for this?
No, I'm sorry. We can
go.
So, you say this never happened before?
Right.
And your stomach's fine. There's no sign of food poisoning. Deirdre, by any chance in the past month, have you been bitten by a tick?
Yeah, a few weeks ago. Steve said it was like a Star-Lord tick or something.
Lone Star.
That's the one.
Deirdre, in the blood of non-primate mammals, there's this type of sugar called alpha-galactase, more commonly referred to as alpha-gal. Now, typically humans can digest this easily, but when a Lone Star tick bites into a person, its saliva can enter the bloodstream, causing them to become hypersensitive to the alpha-gal sugar. In other words, you can develop a severe allergy to meat.
What? Doctor, I can't be allergic to meat.
I know, it's crazy, but there are instances of this.
No, I mean, I can't be allergic to meat. I love meat.
Don't we all?
I don't think you understand. I love meat.
You've said that?
It's like Ricardo said. I'm an Asiatic moon bear when it comes to meat.
Okay.
Doctor,
Deirdre, if you have this allergy and you continue to eat meat, you could cause yourself serious harm. Now, is your love for it that great?
do you really want me to answer that?
We'll run some tests and get the results back to you within the week. In the meantime, limit yourself to fish.
No, Mom. I told you. I don't need it. I'm fine. I'm not the one in the thick of this. You are. All right. Bye.
What was that about?
Oh, my parents finalized their divorce. Now they're harassing me about going to counseling.
Well, have you thought about it? Or if you're not comfortable with it, I'm sure me or Steve or hell, even Dr. Haynes would be more than willing to.
I'm fine, Ricardo. You've got to be kidding me.
What?
The results of my test are in. I'm officially allergic to red meat. First I argue with my parents, then I find out I'm allergic to the main ingredient for, well, all of my favorite foods. What a time to be alive. What's that?
No, that's just Steve. He's been cooking up a storm.
3-mile run, 3-hour ornithology exam, and this is the reward. Teddy Roosevelt will be proud. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Le fantastique, le magnifique.
Steve?
Oh dear God. I'm so sorry. You know, if it helps, long term, we're all going to have to cut down on red meat to combat climate change. The Texas economy will just be massacred. So really, you could see this as doing a favor to Mother Earth. Nicolo, you'll find this interesting actually. And so it is.
Steve? Steve?
Oh,
Steve. I told you, don't talk with your mouth full.
yes, Mother.
You testing your willpower there, Deirdre?
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go.
Hey Deirdre, you coming to the barbecue?
Oh, right, the barbecue. Not today, Lids. I'm pretty tired. Think I'm just gonna go to bed.
It's 4:30.
Yeah, all right.
Yo, Deirdre.
Hey, Dave.
Listen, I heard about the allergy. Tough break. I went vegan a couple years ago, so I get it. But who needs a beef burger when you can have a bean burger, right? Right?
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, guess who popped up as a recommended friend on my Facebook? Your dad. Boy, I remember when your parents would come into town and take us all out for dinner. We had a heck of a time.
Yeah, I did.
Man, chuck steaks are something, aren't they?
I have to go.
Say, how are you doing with your parents and that whole thing?
I'm fine, Steve.
Okay, because if you ever need to talk.
I'm fine.
Okay. Oh, and that reminds me, I have not found your birthday present yet, but I will.
Okay. Bye, Steve.
Bye.
In other words, you can develop a severe allergy to meat.
My parents finalized their divorce.
Boy, I remember when your parents would come to town and take us all out for dinner.
Chuck
We had a
steaks
heck
are
of a
something, aren't they?
You thought about it?
Okay, because if you ever need to talk.
I'm fine.
Dang it!
Hey. I did something dumb. I'm gonna need help in a minute here.
Hello, Deirdre.
You can talk?
Typical human. Assuming we have nothing to say.
Well, you don't, usually.
Always a taste of the body, never a taste of the intellect. It's the same old anthropocentric bullshit.
Hey, wait a minute. I don't think that's completely fair. You are a steak after all.
See, that right there, that's precisely the attitude I'm talking about. I give you everything I have. My heart, my body, my love.
I'm growing less and less comfortable with this conversation.
And yet, you never see me as more than food on your dinner table.
Well, yeah.
Ah! You know, I really did believe you mourned your allergy, that this loss truly pained you. You tenderized me, seasoned me up, marinated me. But then you took tooth to shoulder, and I knew. I knew I was being used.
Hey, I wouldn't say it like that. I do mourn this loss. I might see you as food, but not just any food. My all-time favorite. The OG.
Deirdre, can you please just stop? God, you're soaking yourself in denial. You chose to be hurt because it's easier to be sad about me than about your parents' divorce. And now you have your epiphany.
That and I've never been psychoanalyzed by a steak before.
I don't know why I'm mad at you. It's not like you're doing anything different than anybody else. People just use me as a coping mechanism and then move on. I'm the interim CEO, I'm the blonde bombshell from The Parent Trap, the Austrian socialite from The Sound of Music. No one truly cares.
Hey, I'm sure there's some people in Texas who have a really deep affection for you. Plus, if Steve's right, then in 30 years, they'll all really be mourning your loss.
Steve, he's a good man, isn't he?
That, among other things.
Ricardo, he's nice too.
Yeah, he keeps us all in line.
Look, Deirdre, life is hard, but we can't run from the pain. I know your family at home is separated, but you have a family here too. And they want to help you. Hey, okay, she's awake.
Thank God.
It seems that once again the good Lord hath shined his dear light on our sweet Deirdre.
Why are you here again?
Doctor, I want you to know it wasn't her fault. Ricardo snuck into her house and forced steak down the throat. It was a mean prank.
What?
Just go with it, dude.
No.
Would you fork it out? So, Deirdre, how often will I be seeing you?
You know, Doctor, I think this will be the last time.
Oh, and by the way, I know this is late, but I found your birthday present.
You didn't have to.
No, it was my pleasure. Go ahead. Open it. It's the tick we found on your leg. No, I'm just kidding. Open it.
I love it. Thanks, Steve.
Happy birthday, Deirdre. Right. And yes, I did technically include the tick in the box. I thought it would make for a nice souvenir, you know, something you can make a necklace out of, put it in your wardrobe, I don't know.
Steve!